would it feel had they been able to finish a possession defensively with a defensive rebound? So let's see what happens.
Well, tonight's game also available, and then just got back from that 5-game, 10-day West Coast trip. Nice feed inside. Morris finds Howard. And 1 and 2. Their first road win was last night. A nice come from behind win. They were down 19 in the third to Charlotte. Came back and won it. Ferguson fires away and hits the...
Ferguson has been a little bit of a struggle. He's still young, Mike, but he's got to find some confidence.
Long jumper. That goes. And although he's put up some good numbers, he hasn't been a good fit in a lot of these places, to say the least. His Porter back.
Many opinions.
Howard gets another rebound. Wall pushing it up the floor. Bradley Beal for 3. And Porter the rebound. Inside to Howard. Left-handed off the glass. Who is this new center they got? Pass inside. And
at the rim, that's nice.
He's still just in incredible shape as John Wall knocks the jumper. Here's a team that came into the game shooting 43% from the field, one of the worst in the NBA. As Adam
back at you on consecutive possessions and answering a bucket with a bucket.
Porter falls down. He felt he was tripped. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson inside to Adams for the stuff. Westbrook pushes. Grant has a good look. That's good. George are the only 2 starters who don't have a field goal for Oklahoma City, and they're shooting the ball well. George kicks it out. Grant gets another good look. That's good. Grant. Jeremy Grant playing his dad Harvey in attendance tonight here in D.C. Howard in his career. He can still have those nights where he absolutely dominates. Oh, what a pass!
And Billy, I think, going with whoever gives him the most on a particular night, but what a start.
And a nice finish there for Wizards.
Ball is moving. People are moving.
And Adams. Howard poked away by Westbrook. Westbrook gets in the paint, left-handed, lays it up. And both teams, like just about everybody in the NBA, all about pace, pushing the pace. Bradley Beal hits a 3. Points in the early going. George looks for Grant. Grant going to post up Bradley Beal. Gets inside and Howard, little crossover move. Jump hook is good. Strips him of the ball. George thought he was fouled. Wall to Beal. Down to Howard. You could not have scripted a better start for Dwight Howard as gets inside, goes right at Dwight Howard. Adams with the tip. Get it inside to Noel. Another one of the new faces. He throws it away, but George takes it back. Back up top, Schroeder. Schroeder for 3. That's good. George looking. Finds Noel. Back to George. Up top to Noel. Noel jumper. That's good. Over. Noel kicks it back out. Schroeder. Mike D'Antoni's Phoenix Suns, 7 seconds or less. That was one of the reasons as Abrinas drives on Mahinmi. Patterson with 4 to shoot. Back to Abrinas, a contested 3. That's good. Patterson off the mark. Rebound inside Diallo. There'll be more. I should be on alert. Wall kicks it back out to Beal. Beal's jumper is good.
Just push that defender off.
He's 3 for 3 tonight. Diallo banks it home. Westbrook 6.6 assists tonight. Drive to the basket and finish.
Exploit whatever you give him.
Well, that's what a lot of the Wizards' opponents as Westbrook comes up with a steal there and throws it down. Flexion Grant this time at a steal. Pass finds its way to Grant and he finishes.
I believe they're getting enough effort. Does he not think the schemes are good enough? Is it the rotations? You know, are people not... I'm curious. Found well enough. I don't know the answer, Mike, but I think I'd be curious what is Magic upset about.
Boy, they are such a work in progress. It's Howard and the foul.
Those two going on here, Mike.
Wall to Oubre. Oubre forces it up. Bad shot selection there. Here comes Westbrook. Westbrook drives and lays it in.
What do you want to be on?
Paul George lines it up. That's good.
At all, Mike.
He's got 6 assists.
Yeah.
And some excellent defense, especially here. Bell gets past him, though. George tries again. Hits again. Wall throws it away.
Wow.
That's the 15th turnover. Westbrook inside to Grant. Grant foul. Count it. And Westbrook again inside to Grant. George wide open three-pointer. Puts it in. Incredible. So how do the Wizards respond as Ferguson hits another? Started the game really well. Thunder hit him with a punch and they did not react. George. Wall, back out, Beal. That's a good look for three. Knocks it down. He's got such a great attitude and such a team-first attitude. Porter, that's a three.
Get back.
Westbrook. Morris got a piece of it, but it still somehow finds its way, and Paul George. Markieff Morris, the runner, is good. And he's kind of like an X factor with this team at both ends of the floor. Westbrook. Some talents in the NBA. Schroeder floats it up and banks it home. Schroeder, good job, stays with Beal, but Beal just a little. Howard goes right at Adams. Well defended. Morris, they good. Swing it to Wall. Wall.
They're playing at an incredible pace, using all that youth and athleticism to their advantage. Nice. John Wall.
Steph Curry. Number 3, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Wow.
Of Sacramento. Westbrook jumper.
Games of an NBA season are a far better predictor than the final 20. But I have taken.
It happens. Meanwhile, the Wizards getting to the rim last couple of possessions. Nice pass. George, deep, knocks it in. He said he loves it too. He said it's great for the game. Beal, smooth jumper again.
You know, like your teammates.
Wall throws it down with that. Them several times in the first half. Westbrook answers. Westbrook's got a verbal battle going with a fan. Beal comes right back, nails a three-point. Schroeder pull-up jumper. Good. Wall. Wall drives on Schroeder. Layup. Banks it home. Schroeder splits the defense down the lane. Lays it up. And a 5-point game as we open up the fourth. Alley-oop inside to Grant.
Long-term aspirations are. So they should get stronger soon.
He's not a good defender. He's an elite defender. The worst shooting three-point team in the NBA to start the season is 12 of 23 from three tonight. John Wall gets to the can't get it to fall. Oubre with his offhand.
Right time.
They've also found the open man. Nice feed inside and Patterson right corner. That's good. A three.
Looked like he might mishandle it, Mike. He got it back and put it on point.
Oubre.
He's taking steps every year, Mr. Grant.
Jason Smith drills the year's draft. Another 19-year-old. Schroeder answers.
It could be a while, but he missed so much time with that broken leg from a few years back, guys. He doesn't want to miss any more of this team, even if I have a bad shooting night, so I am not going to miss time with this, he said.
Yeah, and Israel, too, is Schroeder.
Great at postgame, it was ugly, and that affected his form all year, he thought, last year. So
turnaround from what they've been doing so far this season. The other thing that the Thunder have done well tonight, defensively, nice block there from Nerlens. They've already had that.
Yeah. And on the other side, Mike, I could not be more impressed with how it.
And 7, they heard massive boos in the first half and were just completely dominated from early in the second quarter.